In this video, I'm going to clearly demonstrate to you on how to use iridology to clear your eczema. And if you've got eczema, do not despair. Listen to the whole video and you'll see clue after clue after clue on how eczema is caused. The first thing we've got to understand is how the skin is. Now, the skin is actually the first largest organ of the human body. The first largest organ of the human body. You've got the liver, you've got the kidneys. These are all smaller type, but the skin is by far the largest organ. Now, this is a cross diagram of this, what I call the epidermis of the skin. Now, here is what you normally see outside the body, this one here, at the top, that's the skin. Now here you've got all these different layers where the capillaries, the blood, everything else, the nervous system, layers of fat, layers of muscle, it's all there. Now, so eczema is not shown here. You don't see the eczema here. The eczema is shown on the skin. So I'm going to show you an example of an eczema case we treated, right? And this woman presented with this eczema. As you can see, it's quite serious because it wasn't just in that spot. It was on other parts of her hands, on her elbows, in the back of her knee, back of her neck, up here, up the nose here. She had quite a severe case of eczema, right? You can see it's quite a nasty piece of toxicity that's coming out to the surface, right? Now, invariably, when you will go down the medical route with the wrong doctors, and I do know some very good doctors, but some of them, the majority are not really tuned into this. They go more into the potions, lotions, and drugs, chemicals. That is not the long-term answer. If you want to get rid of eczema fully, no pain, no embarrassment, you listen very carefully even more in the next couple of slides. Now, so that's eczema. Eczema, I've seen it, many cases of it. Usually it's on the hands, the back of the hands, the elbow, crook of the elbow, crooks of the neck here, face, your back, beyond your knees, beyond your elbows, beyond all kinds of spots. They're like a nook, you know, and that eczema can be really, really itchy and very troublesome. There's no item of clothing that can hide it. If you've got it, you'll see it. Okay? So, why is it so important to understand that? There's 11 body systems. That is proven. 11 body systems with 75 trillion cells making up a single human body. 75 trillion cells. To give you the absolute phenomenon of the cell, in one drop of blood, you got 12 million cells. 12 million blood cells. 12 million in one drop of blood. Now, if you're smoking a cigarette is about 20 puffs. You smoke the cigarette, one puff of a cigarette will destroy one drop of blood. So if you've got eczema or psoriasis or asthma, stop smoking for a start. Because the more you smoke, remember, one puff of a cigarette, there's 20 puffs in a cigarette, one puff is enough to kill 12 million cells with a drop of blood. So there's 5 liters of blood in the body. It doesn't take too long, 5 or 10 years, for you to diminish the value of your blood and the quality of your blood very quickly if you're smoking, right? Whether you're smoking marijuana or you're smoking cigarettes or whatever, especially the modern cigarette with fire retardant, you're going to keep getting sick and your skin will get worse and worse and worse. I've been to many parties, I've been to many venues where I've looked at a person across the room and I've worked out exactly how many cigarettes they smoke. That's how effective you know when cigarettes are really causing so many problems. Now, this is where the problem often starts with the digestive system. Like I said before, you've got 11 body systems. This is the main one. This is like the engine in your Rolls Royce. Your liver, right liver, left liver, stomach, esophagus here, duodenum, small intestines, 25 feet long on average, ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, sigmoid colon. That is your entire digestive system. And of course, your pancreas is beyond your stomach. Now, a lot of people think the pancreas is sitting here. It's not. It's beyond your stomach. Stomach's here. Now, in England, for example, the grandma used to say, you got a sore tummy, so I'll pat your tummy. They'll do here. That's not your tummy. Tummy is slang for stomach. The tummy in the slang stomach is here. That's where your stomach is, right there at the top. It's in line with the liver, okay? Now, the pancreas sits beyond the stomach, and the pancreas and the liver work together to digest your foods. The liver creates bile to break down fat and so on, and the pancreas creates insulin and other enzymes to break down sugar and rice, like white rice, brown rice, and sweets. That's where the pancreas cuts in. Now, so if you want to be really, really understanding of the, I'll give you another even more detailed chart. Okay, there's your liver there, there's gallbladder underneath. Pancreas is beyond the stomach. There's the stomach here. That's the duodenum, and then that transport into the intestines here, 25 feet long, right, and about 2,700 square feet in area. And then from the waist in there, the waist goes into the ascending colon, up here, transverse colon, and down to the descending sigmoid and out. Now, you should be going to the toilet at least once, but preferably twice in 24 hours. If you're going to the toilet once every 6 days, or once every, I've seen cases where they haven't been to the toilet for 6 weeks. Imagine, and eating, they're still eating 3 meals a day, right? So if you're constipated, in other words, you're not going to the toilet regularly and expelling waste regularly, very strong chance that will give you pimples, that will give you eczema, and in severe cases, it'll give you psoriasis. So what we have to do, we have to photograph your eyes, and then we can see that in the eyes, and then we can then explain to you how to get rid of it. Now, I would really appreciate it for your own sake if you subscribe straight away, and you'll get even more valuable information as time goes on in our channel. All right? We look forward to seeing you and welcoming you on board.